Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway, qualifying just underway for the KVRP.com Truck Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. If you want more information on our leagues, check us out at dgsracing.com. Qualifying is 5 minutes long. You get 2 laps to set your quickest lap time. What up, J-Mudge? Dustin with the resub. Thanks for the good luck in the broadcast. Good luck in the truck. We'll hop around, check out a few drivers going out for qualifying. Travis Martin out there in the 63. Hayden Lull making a truck start. ARCA admin and typically in the Xfinity Series made a truck start at COTA this week, or a cup start at COTA, and now he's out in the trucks at Homestead. Seen a lot of Hayden this week. There's Ethan Evers, the Fort Worth Screen Toyota. A few trucks out on their first official times lap now. About half the trucks on track. Starting to get some times piling in. Mike Edwards, the KVRP Toyota, top of the charts. Travis Martin drops into second. Lucas Weissman third. Ethan Evers in fourth. Thomas Ferlizzo, your top 5 ran off. So we watch to see if Edwards picks up on lap number 2. I suspect many drivers will. Mikey, just a small pickup, goes to 33.15. Mikey might be in danger of losing that one. Yep, there goes Hayden to the top. Hayden picked up quite a lot on lap number 2 compared to Edwards. Carver goes to P3. Travis Martin jumps up to second on his second lap, and then Lucas Weissman takes it right away. 97 CTC Race Network Silverado. Josh Carver in the Ford F-150. Currently in 5th spot. Let's see how much he picks up on lap number 2. Actually slows down a bit in the 1, so he'll remain in 5th. Corey Deal, first lap good enough for 9th. We'll see if C. Pablo can pick up any positions here on his second lap. Mike Chris jumps above him. Lap 2 for Corey is a 33.14, puts him up into 4th. Nice lap there for Corey. Dustin Franklin winds up his qualifying in the 6th position. There's TJ Floyd out on track. You got Quinn Newton out there. Quinn to the line on his second lap. Moves him up to 7th. Nice job there from Quinn. Alex Reeling jumps up to 6th in the 42. Goodyear roll program on that truck. Ford F-150, 6th place for him. Ethan Evers sits on pit road. Must have had an issue in the 26 on his second lap. See Blake Giglio, the Ally Chevy. First lap put him 17th. I suspect we'll see a significant jump. Got a little loose coming out of forward, not too bad. 33.10 should put him second. Nice lap there for Giglio. Randy Lee getting some extra laps in the 00. Casey Carrington out on track. Don't know that Casey will get his second lap in, so he's going to have to get it all here on lap 1. Back in coming around on that 91. See what we get on lap number 1, a 39. Carrington going to be disappointed with that. This truck's been towards the front of the field most of these races. It won't have time to get this second lap in as the time's going to expire as they head to turn 3. So Carrington going to have to start in the back of the pack. Officially, 6 trucks did not get a lap time in. Here we head into the main.
Out tonight. We got 110 laps, 3 overtime attempts. I believe we should have 4 sets of tires in the pits. Everyone have fun. Good luck tonight. Yeah.
Perfect. Short, sweet, and to the point. Let's check out our starting lineup. Looks like Hayden Lowell will be your pole sitter tonight. Let's go ahead and get our tunes going. Music provided by Labor 12 as they prevent our starting lineup music. We appreciate our friends at Labor 12 for that. Hayden Lowell going to be your pole sitter in the 67 Napa Ford F-150. He'll be starting alongside Blake Giglio in the Ally Chevy. Lucas Hoisma, the CTC Race Network Chevy, starts in the 3rd position alongside Travis Martin, the Sunoco Ford. We have Corey Deal in the Kabuto Toyota, starts in the 5th spot. Mike Edwards, Cave RP Toyota, starts in the 6th position. Alex Reeling, Roll by Goodyear at Ford F-150, starts in the 7th position. Dustin Franklin in the Station Chevrolet starts in the 8th position. Quinn Newton, the Labor 12 Chevy, starts in 9th. Cody Cleaver, McDonald Chevy, starts in 10th. Josh Carver's not on track yet. Mike Griss will start 12th in the Low Drag Esports Ford F-150. Thomas Felizo start 13th in the Mach 1 Toyota. We used to be in a Chevy, some Toyota this week. Looks like the 83 is not on track. TJ Allman, he'll be starting 14th alongside Felizo. Ian Montrose, the Blockbuster Ford, starts in 15th. Aaron Mack in the Mack Chevrolet with the dirt track bar starts in the 16th spot. Ethan Evers starts 17th in the Fort Worth Screen Printing Toyota alongside Derek Catt in the Black Rifle Coffee Ford. TJ Floyd, the Titleist Chevy, starts in the 19th position. Isaac Keene, the Brotherhood Chevy, starts in 20th. Randy Lee, the Labor 12 Chevy, drummer for Labor 12, starts in 21st. Josh Emerson, the Bridgestone Chevy, starts in 22nd. Mike Morkid, the Superflow Days of Thunder scheme here, rolls off in the 23rd position. Casey Carrington, Team ASC Chevy, starts in 24th. Dave Hoytsma starts 25th in the Labor 12 Chevy with the Bass Pro Shops look to it. Daniel Llewellyn, another Labor 12 Chevy, he'll start in 26th. JR Deal, the Deal Brothers Speed Shop Toyota, starts in the 27th spot. Jake Lawrence in the Docker Khakis Chevrolet will start in 28th. Scott Elston, Traxxas Toyota, starts 29th tonight. 29 trucks here from Homestead. Big field. We're going to have some fun. Thanks, Hayden. I was actually picking it up to put it down. Appreciate Labor 12 for providing that music for us. You can check them out on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you get your music. LaborXII.com. Pace car is off. Hayden has to wait for the green flag here. Green flag is out. We are underway. Hayden Lowell, Blake Giglio lead the field down into turn number 1. So far, so good. Nope. I hear tire sliding, and we're wrecking. Travis Martin's in it. Cody Cleaver's in it. Turn 1, we go calamity already. Blake Giglio looks like he's had an issue from the front row. Oh my gosh, the truck went flipping there. And Giglio, this is after the wreck. Giglio then goes around, comes down the track, clips Quinn Newton. Quinn Newton goes flipping down the backstretch. Goodness gracious. 88 went for a vicious ride.
Did anyone else get a black flag for passing him through yellow at the start?
He just disappears off screen flipping. Next thing you see him up against the wall. Holy cow. And back on his wheels. What a ride. Let's go on board. See Travis Martin out of shape. Quinn Newton down onto the apron briefly there. Gasses it back up. Then his teammate goes around in the 16. And here goes Quinn's wild ride. Hopefully no one is getting motion sickness here. Holy cow. Let's hope he was not in VR for that. What a ride. Well, that shakes up things right off the bat. A lot of vehicles going to have to come down, check damage. Maybe top off with fuel. saw this one time where we had a wreck on the first lap and then the caution never came back out at Homestead. That's the race Bill Rivard won by almost a lap. So things quickly getting shuffled here. Let's look at our biggest movers. JR Deal up 10 after all that, as is Jake Lawrence. Both of those trucks have stayed out here. JR Deal 12th, Jake Lawrence 13th. Travis Martin lost 24, so he was up towards the front of the field involved in that big wreck. Now in the back of the pack, Martin shown 27th. Here's Travis. Obviously already had to go to the fast repair after that one. Hard hit on the outside wall, excuse me. Lights are out on our iRacing pace car already. We're going to try that again.
Yep.
Field works their way out of turn number 2 onto the backstretch. So Hayden Lowell's going to have Lucas Hoitzma on the front row this time. Corey Deal 3rd, Alex Reeling 4th, Dustin Franklin, Ian Montrose on the 3rd row. TJ Allman. Hayden gets us launched in the restart zone, and here we go. Corey Deal's going to try to take away 2nd from Lucas here. See if he's close enough. Lucas going to rip the top. Corey down on the bottom.
How did I go a lap down?
You put 35.
Yeah, but I didn't show her nothing. Who degrees back with the start finish?
It's actually an interesting question. Lucas trying to make inroads on Hayden here. Waitsman to the outside of Hayden Lowell. A drag race down the front stretch, and Lucas Hoyts going to take over the race lead. So Hoytsma leads Hayden Lowell, Corey Deal 3rd, Ian Montrose 4th, Alex Reeling new top 5 after that early wreck we had. Montrose a little out of shape there. He's going to look to go outside of the 99 of Corey Deal.
Hey, I'm sorry about that.
Corey Deal rushed the wall. Someone else brushed it too. Montrose trying to hang on to that 0-1 truck. You saw the back end dancing around on that Ford. This 4-pack of trucks continues to race for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Corey Deal, Dustin Franklin down low. Montrose and Reeling up high. Montrose is going to take over 3rd. Reeling set to take over 4th. Who is that on the fence? Might have been Hayden up against the fence. Mike Edwards in the 14. Big time damage to his truck. The world has happened to the 14. He was speeding on the pit road. Obviously, he's done for the night. Yep. He exited the pit road twice, apparently. Edwards is not wanting to run tonight. Interesting. Interesting. I would go pull him up for an interview, but he's already disappeared. I can't even ask him what happened. Waits out front. Mikey, what was that?
It just got loose, man. I don't know.
Multiple times, apparently.
Yeah, the team set up the track bar. I think it was lap 2 when I avoided that big crash. I kind of hit the pit wall. The boys made some good repairs, but they didn't do the track bar, so it got a little messed up.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, is what it is. Guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, no, plan was to start and park tonight. Gotta get up early, still gotta pack and everything for Richmond tomorrow. So figured I'd at least start it and park it and do the typical Edwards fashion of doing something stupid on pit road.
Beautiful. All right, well, enjoy your packing, and we'll see you in Richmond tomorrow.
Yep. You'll be out there tomorrow?
No,
Tune in
but
to the concert.
I'm going to a concert.
Well, I'll still send you a picture when I get in Richmond. That way you'll still see me in Richmond.
There you go. Goodbye.
All right. Have a good night.
So there you have the report from the 14 team. Apparently a broken track bar. Hoytsma leads Hayden by 1.4 seconds. Hayden has Montrose not too far behind in third. Corey Deal fourth, right behind Montrose. Then Franklin, Alex Reeling, TJ Allman, and Jake Lawrence battle for the 7th position. Allman the bright yellow machine. Lawrence the Docker khakis truck.
Sorry about that. You didn't get anything, I got a little loot.
A whole lot of trucks here. Daniel Llewellyn, Mike Christopher, Dave Hoytsma, the 1 of Carver, the 26 of Evers. It's the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Big pack of trucks. Back up to Lawrence and Allman.
Blinked out there.
They're catching Reeling as they race side by side. Might look to go 3 wide here as Allman lines up to take the middle groove. Oh, Reeling out of shape on the corner exit. He's been into the wall. That right side's got a little damage. Well, the 42 up into the fence again. It's going to allow the 68 to get by for 6th. 83 gets by for 7th. Aaron Mack's going to get by for 8th. Reeling losing 3 spots. Bouncing it off the fence. Thomas Ferlizzo now in 10th behind him. The Randy Lee and J.R. Deal battling. And Blake Giglio, after his early race fiascos, finds himself 14th. Purple, pink, and white Ally Chevy as the 91 of Carrington blinks in and out there. For Lizzo, I think, just got the back of the 42 as the 42 got on the fence again. Blake Giglio out of shape. Hangs on to it. Stays in the same position as well, but Reeling in for Lizzo, battle for 9th now. Just behind Mack. That Cleaver bouncing it off the fence in the 4 truck. Cleaver not on the lead lap. We saw him bounce it off the fence. It's Carrington gets by Deal and Lee. Carrington now 11th. Deal 12th. Randy Lee 13th. Blake Giglio door to door with Randy Lee at his 4th position. Hi, Neo. We're enjoying some green flag racing after a lap 1 crash. Hoistman out in front, your favorite. Hayden Lowell is 2nd. And Corey Deal, Dustin Franklin, one of Montrose, Jake Lawrence, TJ Allman, Aaron Mack for Lizzo, Casey Carrington. I should say the 0-1 for Montrose. I'm used to him being an 0-1. He didn't get it for the series. JR's truck pretty tore up in the 9. Left side's been used up. And it's got the old Tundra paint on it, so it's all kind of funky. Blake Giglio trying to take over 12th. Rolls the top here on JR Deal. Blake currently 8 seconds behind our leader, Hoytsma. Hayden Lowell inching back in. See both our leaders up against the wall. Hayden's starting to bring that gap down. This time they roll bottom through 3 and 4. Hayden must have decided it's time to go. It's funny how they're both running top and 1 and 2, both running bottom 3 and 4. Now Hayden down to the bottom in 1. Come off the corner side by side, but Hayden going to have to tuck back in. These two have gapped the rest of the field by 3 seconds. This battle's heating up for the race lead. Hayden's going to send it in. He'll probably try to slide it up in front of Hoytsma here. See if Hoytsma crosses him over. Hayden back down to the bottom. Protect the crossover. A little surprising there. I would have put Lucas down low. Ford and Chevy battle for the top spot. Highest Toyota right now in 4th with Corey Deal. Continue to watch this side-by-side action for the race lead. Hayden Lowell down on the bottom. Lucas Hoytsma up by the wall. It's Hayden finally have him cleared. Hayden then drops down and give him a little bit of peek on the top. I'm a little surprised Hayden's that worried about Hoytsma down low. It's like Hayden now finally has that top spot secured. Behind them, you see Franklin and Deal battle for the third spot. Corey Deal gets to the outside of Franklin. Should get a good run down the front stretch here. 10% of the way. Always 10% when Waddy is here. Always. Hayden and Hoyt go battling again. You got battle for second, battle for the lead. Battle for third. For Lizzo's in the wall. Oh, Carrington went across the nose and they piled them up there.
You can't say nice one to me.
Stay green because he's down off the track. Let's go back and see what happened to the 91. For Lizzo's in the wall. Right when we go cross over the cameras, things happen. So for Lizzo, the 55 hits the fence coming off the corner. Ian Montrose tries to get away from, and Netcode comes in and turns the 91 across the nose.
55 in this time, 55.
Here for Lizzo coming to pit road.
1 pit in this time. Well, I was 0-1 pit in this time.
0-1, there you go.
85 pitting in the top.
Things are getting spicy here as Lucas Hoyt must come to pit road. Nevers at 26. That team having issues with fuel once again. About 4 or 5 laps short of everyone else.
39,
Hoytsman hits the box for Lizzo coming in.
79 pitting next time by.
Probably see a fast repair for this 55,
okay.
and he does.
Oh, yeah, pitting.
Montrose on pit road. Did not take the fast repair. That truck's still beat up. Randy Lee on pit road. Scott Elston. Hayden's now streaking by in the 67. Hayden having been on and off pit road. 4 tires and fuel for him. See where he shakes out with Hoytsman here.
46 pitting.
We side by side, and Hayden back to the race lead. Into turn number 3. Hayden is the highest up truck that has completed the pit stop. 3 trucks still out.
This time.
I say that, 6 trucks still out. Here comes the Mac and the 9 of Deal and the 70. Big turn onto pit road. Mike Chris got all he could get there. Josh Carver stays out in the number 1 truck. Everyone else has made it to pit road. It's only been 29 laps for him as he came down on that first caution and topped off with fuel towards the end of that caution. Carver can maybe go an extra lap or 2. See him trying to get down now. Carver brings the 1 to pit road. Race leader Josh Carver on pit road. Hayden Lowell's going to streak by here in about 10 seconds. See Hayden and Lucas over in turns 3 and 4 coming off the final corner and onto the front stretch. Hayden back to the point. Lucas Hoytsma closely in tow. Dustin Franklin, Corey Deal. They have a lap truck between them. That's the 39 of Derek Catt. Jake Lawrence in 5th. Alex Reelig 6th. Thomas Ferlizzo 7th. Ethan Evers out of the pit cycle in 8th. Ian Montrose 9th. And Blake Giglio into the top 10. We have Daniel Lawrence and Randy Lee. J.R. Deal. Mike Chris as Hoytsma goes to the inside on Hayden here. See if he tries to slide up in front of him on corner exit. See if Hayden crosses him over. Both of those things happen. These two are racing like it's the last 10 laps of the race. We're just getting going. As Derek said, we're only 10% of the way. Hayden going to blocking on lap 35. promise there's other trucks in the race. They're just so far behind. It's a 7-second gap to third. Dustin Franklin, Corey Deal, Jake Lawrence. Felizzo was able to get in and out, repair that truck, and finds himself in 6th. Nice job there for Felizzo. Let's see if anyone picked up speeding penalties. Looks like Aaron Mack, the 31, picked up a speeding penalty. He was running up in the top 10. Finds himself 23rd now, a lap down after a 54-second penalty, or 54-second pit stop in total. Mack, the last truck, 1 lap down. Be an uphill battle for Mack from here. Carrington in the 91 had to retire. Affluent, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. The battle for the lead still door to door. Top line prevails once again there. Such a run off the corner. If you're side by side, when you come off the corner, outside line's going to prevail. Gotta get your work done early if you're trying to run the bottom. Lucas back to the bottom in the 97. These guys are saving anything while they're doing all this. And Franklin, a distant third. 6.6 seconds back. You have Corey Deal, Jake Lawrence, the top 5, Thomas Felizzo, Ethan Evers, Alex Reeling, Blake Giglio, Mike Christopher. Travis Martin finds himself a lap down, that's surprising. Last week's winner at Dover, Mike Christopher, in the top 10. See JR Deal in the 9. Battles Daniel Lawala. It's 11th and 12th. Scott Elson 13th. Ian Montrose 14th. Montrose had been running well. Finds himself back in 14th now. Lap times are a bit off. Comes Dave Hoytson. Montrose has about, I don't know, half second of damage on that truck. Randy Lee, 16th. Josh Carver, 17th. Carver went the longest on that fuel run. Carver has the freshest tires on the track. Randy Lee gets out of shape and all the way to the apron there. Oh, contact. A little neck code between the 1 and the 0-1. Carver going to make his way through up to 15th. These two still going at it. TJ Floyd just behind him. TJ, extensive repairs, 16 and a half minutes. TJ Floyd had to do repairs, but he is back on track, 27th, 27 laps down. Randy Lee gets by Ian Montrose, that was for 16. It's fun to watch them try to decide what lane they want to go for. So tried to get to his outside. Hayden shut the door. Lucas down to the inside. Looks like the high line once again going to prevail. Now Lucas gets to the outside. There's no way these guys are saving anything. They're racing hard.
Appreciate it.
Hayden trying to side draft, push some air onto that rear spoiler of the 97.
Thank you.
Hayden slides up the track right in front of Hoyt, so that was close. So I have 62 laps of this. Not even halfway, these guys are racing so hard. Daniel Wallen up into the top 10. Ian Montrose, an early pit stop here. It's been running 35s. At least last lap ran a 35.6. So maybe that front end damage just a little too much for the 0-1. He's going to come to pit road. Probably take that fast repair. But we'll have to see. Keep an eye on him as the war still rages on up front. Let's check for this fast repair quick. Yep, took the fast repair. Can they keep this up all race long? Tense battle. Blake Giglio's worked himself up to 5th meanwhile. He's still 14 seconds back. But if he gets that yellow, he's in much better position as Montrose. Oh my gosh. Montrose has the freshest tires. The leaders are battling. He's right there in the mix.
I did not see you placing speed. Sorry, that's why I had to get out of your way.
Alex Reeling hits pit road. Got some right side damage to the 42. Oh! Into the inside pit wall and disappears. Reeling takes the tow. Interesting. I have to feel like that was intentional for him to exit the race. As Montrose, those fresh tires still battling up front. We get the hydration from Murray. You got a buddy?
Sorry, Lucas. It's just so fucking loose. You're good, man. It's a great race.
I knew Lucas was having fun. You can tell from that. Closing in on this earnest second cycle of pit stops. I'm sure they like to make it past halfway before they come to try and take less pit stops, but we'll see how far they can go. Now that the action in front's calmed down just a little bit, they have a whole 4/10 between them. So you jump around a little bit. Dustin Franklin riding third. Corey Deal fourth. Blake Giglio up to fifth, as we mentioned. Thomas Ferlizzo still hanging on to sixth right now. Mike Chris seventh. Jake Lawrence in the eighth position. Ethan Evers is ninth. Daniel Wallen in the top 10. Then Dave Hoitzman, Scott Elston. Oh, come on, man. I don't know who we're. Come on, Manning. Leaders work by the 83, TJ Allman. Can tell you the 42 of Alex Reeling has retired from the race. Reeling 25th. He could lose that spot to TJ Floyd and end up 26th. But won't do any better than 25th. TJ Floyd still out there making laps, 27 laps down. Props to him for soldiering on after damage to that machine. Blake Giglio onto pit road and smacks the inside of the pit road.
Good race, guys.
Is Blake also retiring from 5th? Blake Giglio out of the race from 5th place.
68 pitting this time, huh?
Apparently that is the way to leave the race now. You just go down pit road, hit the inside pit wall. It's the new thing, the new fad. We have reached halfway. Stage points going out at halfway. I was way too enthralled by this battle to let you know who got how many points. My bad. Ethan Evers hits pit road. Looks like Jake Lawrence is also there. Randy Lee, 00. Trucks coming in for service as they get past halfway. Randy takes his fast repair.
67 pitting in.
Race leader. Probably going to wish he went a little longer. Try and make it to the end of the race on one more stop. Well, here he comes. I think Lucas can go another 2 laps.
55 in this time, 55.
It's for Lizzo coming out of 5th now, as Giglio fell out of the race. Lizzo brings his Toyota to the pit lane. A couple Chevys still out there, 1st and 2nd. If I'm right about the fuel thing, I think Lucas will bypass one more time here. Yep. Lucas staying out.
85 pitting this time.
39 pitting.
Everybody should basically be able to make it 25 laps from here. Pit for your final pit stop, somewhere around there. Hoyson might go 26, 27, 28 just for overtimes if we get those. Lucas, big slide out of the 97, getting everything he can, coming to pit road. And here comes Hoisman down. Here comes Franklin. Corey Deal stays out on track. Takes over the race lead just after the start finish line, so he won't get credit for leading that lap. Here comes Dave Hoisman, Daniel Lawala. Both these trucks 30 laps into their fuel run. Hayden currently in... I'm just going to jump up and down on the screen. It's currently 9th. Finds himself behind Dustin Franklin because Franklin is on pit road. Lucas Hoisman coming off pit road. We'll see how they blend. Hayden's going to flash by there. So Hayden, the first truck that's been on and off pit road.
73 going in.
It's Josh Emerson, Bridgestone truck. Currently 6th. Trying to get down to pit road.
46 going in.
Daniel Lawallen on pit road along with Dave Hoitzman. Corey Deal's on pit road. JR stays out, as does Josh Carver. Carver, the last truck pit on the last cycle. Finds himself in first in that number 1. Can probably go another 2 laps if he wants to. JR Deal in the 9 hits pit road. That leaves Carver the last truck that needs the pit. Currently 13 trucks on the lead lap.
"31 pitting this time. We'll be pitting this time."
Comes Carver. Another truck that needs the pit.
Next time.
Travis Martin needs to come down. It's currently 6th. Remember, Martin ended up a lap down early on. Martin trying to recover from that. Let's see if the Sunoco truck heads down pit road when it comes back around. I'm betting he would almost have to. Here comes the Ghost Man out of 6th.
You want top or bottom, Hayden?
Sounded dirty.
Bottom.
Hayden lapping the 85 of Scott Elston. We'll leave 13 trucks on the lead lap.
Sorry, I sounded panicked.
And they'll go by Travis Martin on pit road. Be 12 trucks on the lead lap. Gap to Hoytsman. There is Hoytsman, the 97. Trying to close him in on the top side.
There's a number I just don't like, and I keep not liking it more.
I wonder if that's his fuel number. I have no idea. Watch Lucas try to run down race leader. Vince spent the last fuel run almost entirely side by side, these 2 trucks. So let's see if Lucas is able to reignite that fight. Down under a half second. Lucas's tires 2 laps fresher than Hayden's. Across the line to start lap 69. Well done, J Much. Hayden trying to get some draft off. I believe that's Randy Lee. 12th place truck about to go a lap down. He's running about a lane lower than Hayden through 1 and 2 this time. Lucas works by his teammate, Randy Lee, in the 00. Stay on board with Lucas, watching him trying to run down Hayden. Oh, it's going to be a tight squeeze there. Montrose does a good job staying off the leaders. Hayden takes it to his outside. Lucas all the way down to the white line that time.
Sorry,
Oh,
and thank
gets
you,
a
Ian.
bobble coming off the corner.
That was impressive.
Mason takes a look to the inside. Daniel Llewellyn just ahead of him. And red 23 is the last truck on the lead lap right now in 10th. So if we're doing this backwards, it looks like everybody can make 28 to 30 lap runs. So if someone's trying to flip the tire strategy, they would probably come down lap 80 to 82. But if they want to run the fuel out, probably can go to 90. Top two, Hayden, Lowell, Lucas, Hoytsma. Then you have Dustin Franklin. He's put about 3 seconds over Corey Deal. Mike Chris finds himself 5th now. Thomas Ferlizzo 6th. Jake Lawrence 7th. Ethan Evers into 8th. And Dave Hoytsma in 9th. Daniel Llewellyn in 10th. Josh Carver 11th. Randy Lee 12th. Scott Elston 13th. Ian Montrose 14th. Battles J.R. Deal. That is for position. Deal gets by on the inside. Deal up to 14th. Montrose 15th. Josh Emerson 16th. TJ Allman, 83 truck, is 17th. Travis Martin currently at 18th. Derek Catt, first truck, 2 laps down at 19th. Aaron Mack in 20th. Mike Morkid 21st. Isaac Keene 22nd, 3 laps down for the 2. Cody Cleaver 4 laps down in that McDonald's Chevy. Been a rough night for Cody. Blake Giglio out of the race 24th. Alex Reeling out of the race 25th. TJ Floyd still running 26th. He's got about 9 laps before he can pass those 2 ahead of him, and he'll be 24th. Then out of the race, Casey Carrington, Quinn Newton, and Mike Edwards.
Thanks, TJ.
Hoytsma has got Hayden, and we're back at this 2-truck battle for the lead. We'll get a hydrate in here just because Murr told us to. Thank you, Murr. Hoytsma to the bottom. Hayden up by the wall. Lucas not quite going to have him clear. Hayden's going to get the run back down the back stretch here. He's trying to dump some air on that spoiler, not quite close enough.
I won't get in this time around.
And here goes another cycle of pit stops. Ian Montrose has to come down. It's been 28 laps since he's been to pit road. It's going to leave him a little bit short on the back end of this run. This might be pretty tough for the 0-1 team. Probably wanted to go another lap or 2. Here he comes down pit road. Same truck that's been starting our cycle. It's been 22 laps since we've seen Jake Lawrence. He was usually the next truck to come down. Trucks that want to use that last 30 laps, we'll start to see them come around now, but you're not leaving yourself any favors if you're trying to do a green-white checker. Obviously, it would be a risk, a gamble. Who's going to throw the dice? I know we're not in Vegas, but sometimes you got to gamble to try and go for these wins. Or even just a solid finish, since
high or low leaders.
the top two are 10 seconds ahead.
Top and 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4.
This battle for the lead as they're lapping trucks is crazy. See the one at Carver right up behind him. Carver 1 lap down in 11th, trying to unlap himself. Does have fresher tires than the 2 leaders. We reach 30 to go. Leaders might have to pause their battle for a little bit while Carver comes through on those fresher tires. About 6 laps fresher tires on that one truck.
Swift, I hope this is entertaining because this is fun and stressful.
It's entertaining to watch you stress about it.
Well,
I think Carver's just kind of biding his time, not trying to force the issue on the leaders. Jake Lawrence has peeled off to make that final pit stop. So he'll go 28 laps on his final stint to the checker flag. Jake was on the lead lap before he came down. Jake having himself a nice night. He'll hope it stays green till the pit cycle completes. Ian Montrose, as we said, came down on and off pit road. Isaac Keene's been on and off recently. Here comes Ethan Evers pitting 1 lap after Jake Lawrence, just like the last time. So the 26 hits pit road, another one of our top 10 machines that were still in the lead lap. There's TJ Floyd on pit road. I believe that was
next time.
Mike Chris.
55 in this time.
Damn you, Jake.
Ethan Evers mad because Jake Lawrence is up ahead of him. It's like Corey Deal, Mike Chris, Thomas Ferlizzo, all on pit road, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Here is Jake Lawrence, 1 second over Ethan Evers, as they've already completed their stop. Lucas Hoisma pits before Hayden.
67 pitting this time, 67.
Hayden calling himself in, knows it's going to be a challenge to run Lucas back down if you let him stay out there too long. So Lucas, the first of the 2 leaders to come down. Here comes Hayden, not wanting to give up that much track time.
31 pitting this time, 31 is this time.
It's Dustin Franklin. He's coming down out of second. Hayden just now gets to his box.
85 and
There's Lucas in 3 and 4.
73 pitting this time.
Lucas onto the front stretch. Hayden just left his box.
Stop, please.
There's Dustin. There goes Lucas on track around Hayden. Let's see where Hayden blends in. Heusner just across Cody Cleaver. The gap 1.5 seconds between Lucas and Hayden Lowell. Lucas really pushed on that first lap. Try and get as much as he could over Hayden. Hayden does have 2 lap trucks between them. Trucks that still need to pit: J.R. Deal in 3rd, Travis Martin 6th, and TJ Allman in 9th. Those trucks hoping for a caution. What up, Cody? Hey, Ming. Gap is actually growing back to Hayden now. It's 22 to go. We had that one caution on lap 1, and that is it so far. JR Deal running out of laps, hoping for that caution. Corey Eel, his brother, in 4th. Corey would take over 3rd. He's good to go to the finish. Dustin Franklin not too far behind. And Mike Chris 6th. Travis Martin needs a caution. He's in 7th. But he has to come to pit road one more time. Thomas Ferlizzo 8th. Jake Lawrence 9th. Ethan Evers 10th. As TJ Allman's given up the quest for a yellow. He's on pit road. So 2 trucks left needing to pit. That's JR Deal, Travis Martin. Hoytsma enjoys a 1.7 lead over Hayden. See the Napa truck in the background. That is 2nd place, trying to run down Lucas. Look back at Hayden, sees running the bottom behind Josh Carver. Needs to get by the Carver truck in relatively short order. It was Hayden to the bottom as Travis Martin and JR Deal both coming to pit road. Here's the battle for the lead. The 67 Napa truck and that red and black CTC Race Network truck. Carver in the lucky dog spot right now, should they get that yellow. Gap is 1.4 seconds from Hayden to Lucas. Can Hayden cut it down at all? Right, down to the white line through 3 and 4. Wow, he's going to run it low in 1 and 2 as well. That's surprising. Has not been his usual line. He's bringing it down, 1.29. So Hoysma, by virtue of pitting that 1 lap shorter and then having a very strong push on that outlap, that's how he got that 1 second lead built up. Now Hayden's trying to run him back down. These two have been battling for the lead almost the entire race. .1 the gap now. Hayden up to the top this time. And just under a full second now with 14 to go. I don't know about you guys, but I'm nervous.
Oh, I got loose. I'm sorry.
You kidding? You got it.
Here's the
Oh,
anger.
I got loose trying not running into him. I'm sorry.
I don't.
And the caution
Yeah,
has come
bro,
out.
It was a freaking accident. But you want to act like a little child, act like a child then.
Running on the top fucking 5 feet to wreck me.
Corey Deal got loose, bounces off the 74.
You act like you never wrecked nobody.
You want to cry more because we were trying to battle for third place, and the fact that there was a lap car in front of us, and I got loose and accidentally tagged you, and I tried to check up and accidentally tagged you, and you want to cry more? Oh my God, you're crying.
Toxic.
Go all the way around, guys. Pace cars in 3 and 4.
Well, now Hayden is right on Lucas's back tailgate.
Thank you. Have a good day. Good
They're
night,
going to have to
sir.
come for tires. They just going to have to. Because it's Homestead. It's only been 10 laps, but they have to come for tires.
Check it up.
Hoytsman down and away. Hayden rolls. Lucas going to retain the lead. Corey Deal, New Life in third. Mike Chris. Roll off pit road fourth. Thomas Ferlizzo will be fifth in the 55. Ethan Evers sixth in the 26. Jake Lawrence seventh, 4 tires and fuel. Dustin Franklin eighth. Fast repair, 4 tires and fuel for Franklin.
But I do apologize to everybody else that's in this race for the caution. That was going to be a good race. I just got loose and tried not to hit him.
Dave Hoytsman ninth.
Actually, I thank you, because the gap was 1.3 and now it is 0.
The gap was under 1, Hayden. Calm down. 0.9. That was a really, really good long stretch of green flag racing. I enjoyed it muchly. Hopefully you guys did as well.
Swiss, that was your fault, because you had said we had a Homestead race where we had a caution lap one and then went to the end.
Yeah. And then Corey had to happen.
Corey wouldn't have happened if you had never mentioned it.
It's hearsay. Yeah, now I think it's going to get spicy. 15 trucks on the lead lap. Josh Emerson. It's been a struggle for Josh this season, but here he is on the lead lap. 14th. Good drive for the 73. A lot of these guys
Taking the top.
fresh lease on the race here. All those guys are taking the wave around. So Carver,
Sorry,
Wallen, Randy Lee, Montrose, Emerson, JR Deal are all taking waiver rounds.
We gotta go around the pace car. You're good, Corey.
I'm coming, Dave.
Wait, what? What'd I do, Randy?
I was talking to Cody, not Corey.
Same thing.
You 100% did, Corey.
I heard Corey.
I also heard Corey.
I guess this is turned into a
Sorry.
democracy. Guess what? We heard Corey.
Love you, Corey.
Sounds like our waiver rounds have caught up to the pack now.
Maybe.
Pace cars will make this sharp turn down pit road. We're going to have a 9-lap shootout. 9 laps to decide our winner here.
Checking out.
Hoytsma gets us restarted. Gets the jump on Hayden. Mike Chris, Corey Deal, 3rd and 4th.
Kyle sent me a black flag, but thank you. That's only my cleared.
Hayden's out of shape in the 67. He's going to crash it.
Sorry.
Hayden Lowell takes out Mike Christopher.
Thank you.
Ethan Evers gets damaged in the 26.
Appreciate it.
Can't even show you the 70 getting in there because the way his
Ethan, did you make it through that?
internet worked.
I don't think you did.
Trying to find Hayden. 15th now.
Hey, look, you're back in P3.
Hayden gets big time loose. Just can't hold on to it on those fresh tires.
Start going into 3.
And corrects it into the outside wall. Gets Mike Christopher. Ethan Evers gets net codes damage from the 70 as he wasn't even there, but the front end of the 26 is destroyed.
You catch up?
Try to see who else hits Hayden here. Forlizzo bounces off of him in the 55. The one of Carver gets him as well. Those seem to be the trucks that are damaged here. Watch this 26 truck. Oh, iRacing. Gotta slow it down and watch that again because that's funny. The front. Oh, just
Lucky dog outside, outside, outside.
everything's great. It's going good. Nothing there. Just chilling, having a good day. And boom. This game. Quite a few trucks hit pit road here, especially all the trucks that took the wave around. They're excited about this. Ethan already used his fast repair, so that truck going to need some damage repair. Now Lucas has Corey Deal to hold off.
I'm slow. Who's gonna win?
Well, maybe Lucas does a Hayden.
Oof.
You say Lucas does a Hayden? Catholic.
It could happen. I saw Lucas crash once. The year was 1974.
Yeah, Lucas, how often do you crash?
Say once a week.
Once a week.
Have you crashed this week?
I think I wrecked on Tuesday.
He thinks. I think everyone wrecked on Tuesday. Triple header Tuesday and 2 of them were at Martinsville. Yeah, I think almost the entire league wrecked Tuesday.
Triple.
Triple. You know, a 97 is a good score, but a 99 is better. Remember, there is some beef
Where you
between the 99 and the 74. They're currently second and third.
Two stuff.
Where Lizzo having his best SRL run up
I
in
wanted
fourth.
to do the cheese cone. I was going to do the opposite.
Jake Lawrence, the khaki man, finds himself in fifth. Dave Hoitzma, sixth. Josh Emerson, Josh Carver, Daniel Lawala, and Randy Lee. What a top 10. A lot of guys with really strong runs tonight. Field works their way onto the backstretch. Lights are out on our pace car. We're going to have 4 laps. Hopefully we get him in green. Oh no, I just noticed Corey Deal has left front damage. That's not going to bode well.
Shut up.
I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's there. Happened to your team? Ethan just got hit by a ghost and destroyed his truck. And Mikey quit on lap 1, and I don't know what Jeremy's doing now. Lucas, back on the loud pedal, jumps out to the lead ahead of Corey Deal. Dustin looks inside of Corey. We'll watch this battle for second. So far we've made it half a lap. Oh my gosh. Oh, Franklin, Corey Deal. Remember, there was beef between these two. Corey gets loose again in the 99. Corey up against the fence on the entry. That's going to put him against the fence all the way around the corner.
I got stuck on the wall.
Corey going to give up the spot to Franklin. Franklin takes over second. Before Lizzo takes over third. Jake Lawrence up to fourth now. Yeah, Ethan, the truck is a magnet for trouble. It's like Corey trying to race back to the outside of Jake Lawrence there. It's the top. Several trucks have broken free. Watching Jake Lawrence try to hold on to fourth. Dave Hoisman right there. Oh, JR Deal goes around with the 83 of TJ Allman. Those trucks off the track surface, so that's not going to bring out a yellow. We stay green.
Dude?
White flag is out. Lucas Hoisman has this one in hand over Dustin Franklin. Thomas Ferlizzo looks set for his first podium in SRL. He can just make it back to the start-finish line. Corey Deal, Jake Lawrence, Dave Hoitzma. Josh Carver spent most of this race down a lap, finds himself 7th now. Corey Deal smacks it into the fence. Lucas Hoisma picks up the win there. Dustin Franklin, Thomas Ferlizzo getting those podium spots. Jake Lawrence picks up a 4th. Dave Hoisma 5th. Josh Carver 6th. Emerson 7th. Lawallen 8th. Montrose 9th. Randy Lee 10th. Aaron Mack 11th. As I think Corey Deal put it against the wall on purpose.
Nice job, Lucas.
To try and let everyone on the lead let by. Since he's not running the full season. Try to give the points to those guys. Lucas Hoismer, your winner in the 97. Doing them drifting.
Nice win, Lucas, brother. Good job. I just got stuck on the wall. Good win, Lucas.
Here comes the whole team. It's my favorite thing about Sidewinder. Everyone celebrates. There's his dad in the 79, Dave Hoitzman. There's Randy Lee, Daniel Lawallen, a bunch of the CTC guys out there having themselves a party. Meanwhile, We got some interviewing to do. Let's go find the old 55. Thomas, DG in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sir, hello. First time I get to talk to you in voice. Nice to meet you. Congrats on the podium finish and your first interview with me. How was it out there?
It was really good. You know, when we were here in the ARCA cars a few weeks ago, I had probably the worst race I've ever had, so I felt I had something to prove to everybody today. Lucked into a top 3 there, but I'll take it.
10-4, yeah. It was a strong run for you all night. You were up in the top 10 most of the race, and then things fell your way there late and picked yourself up a podium finish. So congrats on your best SRL finish. I'd love to see that. And you got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Yeah, Mach 1 race cars out of Lakeland, Florida, and Sunshine State Racing. We cover all racing in the state of Florida. Check us out.
Beautiful. All right, sir. Congrats on that third place finish, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks, buddy.
Thomas Ferlizzo getting the third place tonight. Now we'll go grab Dustin Franklin in the 74 there. Dustin, DG, got a copy?
I do. How's it going, man?
It's going well. It's going well. Well, it looked like it was going really bad for you for a second, and then it comes right back around to a second place finish. How did you pull that off?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they were wrecking there. I had new tires, so I just, it's working on the bottom there all night long. As you can see, I was running up front, so I just stuck it to the bottom and watch everybody get tight and wreck above me. So having to work in my favor there. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look back to see why that even happened. He says he got loose. I'm not sure, but I was running all up front all day, so that kind of was upsetting, to get wrecked there at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah,
at least I rebounded.
the 99, yeah, if you're talking about that deal, yeah, the 99 got real big loose back in, came around on him coming off the corner, and just unfortunately you were there when he tried to save it.
I got you. Well, I appreciate that. Well, I always appreciate you. Appreciate Ethan. He's always there giving me advice and keeping me on the calmer head there. But I want to appreciate Fort Worth Screen, Goose Graphics, and the station in Simpsonville.
10-4, appreciate you racing with us, and we'll see you in the next one, my friend.
All right, thank you.
Dustin Franklin brings it home second and does his own shout out, so I don't even have to ask about him. And now we'll go bring in Lucas Hoitzman, the 97. Lucas, DG, got a copy?
Yep.
Well, sir, it looked like you're having a whale of a time out there with Hayden most of this race. Was it actually kind of disappointing he wasn't there at the end of battle?
Absolutely. I mean, me and him, he was the one to beat out there. We were so even on the speed. The whole race, I don't think we left more than a second within each other pretty much that whole race. And it was so much fun out there. Like Hayden said during the race, it was so much fun, but so stressful because you had to be perfect every lap. Didn't want to lose him. And yeah, when we had got the caution, first of all, I think he was going to catch me toward the end of the race if it had gone green. So that would have been fun to see. But then once we got the yellow, I was like, oh boy, now we're on even tires. We're going to do it all over again right next to each other. And then, yeah, he got loose off the corner and his night was over. And that was, yeah, like you said, it was pretty disappointing for me. We had such a good race there.
I know, it was disappointing for me too because my truck hit a ghost.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That was bad.
That's pretty funny. Well, sir, you had a very strong run. It looked like a whale of fun. This is one of my favorite tracks. I don't know about you, but man, it's just so much fun to run Homestead.
Yeah, the multi-groove racing was a ton of fun tonight. I think the trucks put on a good show for once. Normally when they go here, I don't know if it was the weather or what, but it put on a good show.
10-4, you got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yes, sir. Labor 12, CTC Low Drag Esports, CTC RN got it on the car tonight. Skipped Road to Pro for this one, so I guess shout out to my point situation, but it's in the dumps now, so we're stuck out in the whole season for this one, so it should be fun. And last but not least, thank you to you for doing the broadcast tonight, and as always.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you and everything you've been doing for our leagues. You've been here since season 1 of ARCA, so you're one of those OGs, and we appreciate you.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Lucas Hoysa picking up the win tonight in the 97. Appreciate, as we mentioned there, Lucas being part of our community for so long. But we welcome all of you new folks to come along as well. We'd love to have you be part of our community. You can come check it out, dgsracing.com. Click the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord. And you can sign up to run any one of our 9 different series. We have racing every single night and 3 races on Tuesdays. We would, as we said, love to have you come be a part of our community. It's for all skill levels, brand new or been racing for a long time. As long as you can get along with everybody and don't have too much of an attitude, you are welcome to be here. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Let's look at our final results. Had a big field tonight, almost 30 trucks. Lucas Hoisman, Dustin Franklin, Thomas Ferlizzo, Jake Lawrence, Dave Hoisman, Josh Carver, Josh Emerson, Daniel Llewellyn, Ian Montrose, and Randy Lee. Aaron Mack, J.R. Deal, Corey Deal, Travis Martin, Derek Catt, Scott Elston, Mike Morkid, TJ Allman, Cody Cleaver, and Mike Chris. Your top 20. Mike Chris ran top 5 most of the race. Got stuck there with the wreck at the end, as did Ethan Evers, always the top 10 tonight. Not to be, though, as him and Hayden Lull end up 21st and 22nd. Isaac Keene, TJ Floyd, Blake Giglio, Alex Reilly, Casey Carrington, Quinn Newton, and Mike Edwards round out your 29 truck field tonight. Have to say thank you to Cave RP and the folks over there in the GTA RP community for putting on our series this season. That's how we get all the broadcasting done. We get the Cave RP folks. They help us put it on. And if you want to check out some good GTA RP cities, caverp.com is a great place to start. If you're a veteran or brand new to the RP, either one, it will be your perfect city. Believe me. Go check it out, caverp.com. What else? Thank you to all you guys watching, all of you. We appreciate you. It's been a lot of fun today. This series is just really cool to watch, especially with the 97 and the 67 just door to door for over half the race. That was just incredible how long they were able to keep that up. Lucas coming away with the win at the end when Hayden kind of bended on new tires, but that happens sometimes. That's racing. Hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed that one. We will be back here, not tomorrow night for me. If you want to watch the race tomorrow night, you're going to have to jump over on the Wild Horse Broadcast Network, as I am actually leaving the house for once. I know that's a rare thing that happens, but I do, on occasion, leave the house. So tomorrow, go over to Wild Horse to pick up the race, and we'll be back here on Monday with the ARCA race. Hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Good night.